Good morning, dear friends. You and I are here for a new day, a new beginning. And always in the new beginning, we have God's invitation for renewal and for the new. I know the new is scary sometimes, but we need to march towards it. Let us meditate as we are going to learn something new with Emmanuel. It's chapter 48 of the Book of Hope. He titled it God's Blessing. Of course, he's going to quote Jesus as in Matthew 7:17. So every good tree bears good fruit. Jesus. Matthew 7:17. And in the Gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 16, item 14. I come, my brothers and my friends, to bring you my offering in order to help you advance fearlessly along the path of perfection on which you have entered. We owe one another. Only through the sincere and fraternal union between the spirits and the incarnate will be possible. It will be possible to regenerate. Think about it. Now Emmanuel is going to lead us into his own understanding. Often, we criticize money, despising its existence, and yet money is lawful to observe it. It is lawful to observe money through justice. Money does not buy harmony, but in the hands of charity, money restores the balance of the father of the family, the mother of the family, burdened with debts. Money does not buy the sun, but in the hands of charity, money obtains blanket, destined to warm the frozen bodies of those who shiver with cold. Money does not buy health, but in the hands of charity, money ensures protection to helpless sick. Money does not buy sight, vision, but in the hands of charity, it offers glasses to those who have problems in their eyes, who do not have resources. Money does not buy euphoria, happiness, but in the hands of charity, it improvises the meal due to the ones who are languid by hunger. Money does not buy spiritual light, but in the hands of charity, it propagates the edifying page, the book that readjusts the thought that strays in the shadows. Money does not buy faith, but in the hands of charity, money raises hope together of hearts fallen in suffering and misery. Money does not buy joy, but in the hands of charity, money guarantees consolation for those who weep, sighing for a crumb of comfort. Money in itself is dry currency or insensitive paper that in the clause of stinginess or cruelty is capable of creating misfortune or covering up vice. But the money from work and honesty, peace and beneficence, which can be credited to the bank of a clear conscience, whenever it appears united to the service, to charity, money will always be a blessing from God, working wonders. It's so interesting. Yesterday, we were driving my daughter and I were driving, passing by, and I saw this man. You could tell he didn't stop to beg, but you could tell he's a beggar. He was walking by the other side of the sidewalk, and it was the crossroads. And I said, man, Virginia, we found the man, because the other day I found $20 in the streets. Can you imagine? And I said, I'm going to keep it for when we find somebody who needs it. And then Virginia said, yeah, when we finish what we need to do, we come back. And I said, Virginia, remember the other time we did this? When we came back, the person was no longer there. The time is now. Quickly. We turned around, took a U-turn, and stopped by. When we handed the simple, as Emmanuel says, $20 bill, what does it do? If it's on the floor, it doesn't serve a purpose. But in the right hand, he looked at us and he was so funny. He said, you know, I'm 67, but I look like 16. And then he kept talking. You could tell he had a brilliant mind, but he's not living well at the moment. The $20 that for us seems to be nothing, or not much, or something. For others, maybe the open doors to joy. And of course, it was a lesson for us, for Virginia and I, that we need to be quick. As Dr. Bezerra de Menezes said, don't wait for tomorrow to do charity because it's going to come late. If you have something to give to people, money, clothes, food, do it today. Because tomorrow, it may not reach the very hands that needed it. Let's meditate on this, dear friends. Let us think about this, how we can multiply the goods that God shares with us, expecting, for sure, that we are going to give it to Him. And don't forget, Emmanuel says to us that at the end of the day, we have the bank of our conscience. May it be the bank of clear conscience, as he says. Right? Let's meditate on this as we pray. Dear God, thank you for the gift of this day, for the gift of life, and for this message that teaches us how important it is to always think of reaching out to others. Certainly it's not hard to find hands in distress, people who need something at this moment. We visualize light of healing pouring in the streets of all cities, bringing new awareness to everyone, the one of your existence. Thank you for this moment of togetherness when we, beggars of light, feel your compassion, bringing us rays of healing and the certainty that we were reborn yet again to fulfill your will of love and kindness. We breathe in and out, feeling this compassion of your messengers who are applying right now the energy medicine that we need. We visualize drops of light permeating our minds and bodies, balancing emotions, balancing our energy fields, And we visualize a beautiful bouquet of healing flowers, asking you, dear Lord, to deliver it to those in our lives whom we need to reconcile with, those who feel hurt by our thoughtlessness. May they feel your embrace, your loving care, and be given an opportunity to free themselves of grudges, of pain, as we on our end are committed to make amends. We visualize your embrace, enveloping our loved ones in two realms, enveloping our homes, our workplaces, our children's schools, hospital, nursing homes, refugee camps, in true light, prisons. We visualize establishments of government being enveloped in your angelic forces, inspiring people to open their hearts to one another, supporting everyone they encounter in their needs. Thank you for the gift of life and for this new day, and so be it. Hello, Maria Capizani, Marinês. I hope you and Robert are well and can stop by at the SSVA. Thank you, friends, for joining us. Thank you, Rihanna. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Lu. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Narciso. Thank you, Felipe. Thank you, Katia. Thank you, DSP. You're right, Marinês. We can't limit compassion to ourselves and others. You're so right. Friends, let's think about this. Using the resources, God's blessings, making all the resources we have at hand true blessings in other people's lives. Don't limit yourself to your own needs. Today, extend a hand. Every day we should do it. Get out of our comfort zone, of our to-do list, and reach out. Thank you, friends. We wish you a beautiful day and night in God's love always. And we hope to see you tomorrow at another morning prayer here at Cardiac Radio, right, Lou? Where we are always nourishing our souls.